Chapter 16. Clauses. A. Clauses are of three kinds. 1. Principal or main clause. 2. Coordinate clause. 3. Dependent or subordinate clause. B. Subordinate clauses. 1. The noun clause. 2. The adjectival clause. 3. The adverbial clause. 4. The non-finite clause. As indicated above, there are four kinds of subordinate clauses. Look at the following sentences. 1. He says that he is ill. 2. This is the man who came here yesterday. 3. The children were learning their lessons when the teacher came in. 4. I went to the railway station to see off my friend. In sentence 1, the clause that he is ill does the work of an object of the verb says, and so does the work of a noun. It is therefore a noun clause. A noun clause is a clause which does the work of a noun. In sentence 2, the clause who came here yesterday tells us about a particular man and therefore does the work of an adjective. It is therefore an adjectival clause. An adjectival clause is a clause which does the work of an adjective. In sentence 3, the clause when the teacher came in tells us time and therefore does the work of an adverbial clause. An adverbial clause is a clause which does the work of an adverb. In sentence 4, the clause to see of my friend contains an infinitive, a non-finite. It is therefore called a non-finite clause. A non-finite clause is a clause which contains a participle or an infinitive, but no finite verb. B.1. The noun clause. The noun clause does the work of a noun in a complex sentence. Different kinds of noun clauses are introduced either by that or by the question words what, where, why, when, who, how. They are also introduced by if or whether. A noun clause in a complete sentence can be used as 1. The subject of a verb. Examples: that he would pass seemed certain. What you say is true. Where she has gone is not known. 2. The object of a verb. Examples: he says that he will come. I do not know how he solved this problem. Tell me where you live. 3. The object of a preposition. Examples: we laughed at what he said. Attend to what your teacher says. I made no complaint except that I was tired. 4. The complement of a verb. Examples: the news is that he has lost the election. My belief is that she will not betray. Her fear is that she will fail. 5. An apposition to a noun or pronoun. Examples: the report that he has won a lottery prize is false. The fact that he stole your money surprises me. It is unfortunate that you were absent. 6. The object of an infinitive. Examples: I am happy to know that you have got a promotion. My mother wanted me to explain why I was late. Do you want to know why she has left? 7. The object of a participle. Examples: he died saying that he had done his duty. Hoping that I would help him, he felt safe. He continued explaining why he had resigned his job. C. We can combine two or more simple sentences into one complex sentence by using a noun clause. Examples: 1. We shall win, that is certain. That we shall win is certain, or it is certain that we shall win. 2. Where does he live? Tell me. Tell me where he lives. 3. We have made a mistake. I think so. I think that we have made a mistake. 4. The child was doing something. I laughed at it. I laughed at what the child was doing. 5. 20 men were killed. The report was false. The report that 20 men were killed was false. B.2. The adjectival clause, the relative clause. The adjectival clause qualifies a noun or pronoun in the principal clause of the complex sentence. Different kinds of adjectival clauses are 1. Introduced by a relative pronoun. Examples: the man who is standing at the door is my brother. The boy whose father is a doctor is a good speaker. He read all the books which I gave him. 2. Introduced by a relative adverb. The house where I live is very big. Childhood is the time when the seeds of character are sown. The reason why I did it is clear. The red color clauses in the sentences above qualify the nouns man, books, house, time and reason that go before them. They are adjectival or relative clauses. They answer the question which person or which thing. These clauses specify or define the nouns they qualify. They are therefore called defining adjectival or defining relative clauses. Remember, an adjectival clause is a group of words which contain a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of an adjective. An adjective clause qualifies a noun or pronoun in the principal clause. The relative pronouns used to introduce the adjectival clauses are whom, whose, which, and that. Who, whom, and whose refer to persons, which refers to things and animals, and that refers to things and animals and sometimes to persons as well. The relative adverbs used to introduce the adjectival clause are when, where, why, as, etc. As is used in adjectival clauses when the antecedent noun is qualified by same or such. B.2. A. Omission of relative pronoun. 1. When the relative pronoun stands for direct object, it may be omitted. Examples: 1. This is the beggar, whom or that I saw yesterday. 2. This is the book which or that I lost yesterday. 2. When the relative pronoun is the object of a preposition, the relative pronoun may be omitted. In this case, the preposition is placed after the verb. Examples: this is the house in which she used to live. This is the house she used to live in. The man about whom you were speaking is my uncle. The man you were speaking about is my uncle. B.2. B. Non-defining adjectival relative clauses. These clauses are introduced by the relative pronouns who, which, whom, and by the phrase whose plus noun. They can also be introduced by the relative adverbs where and when. They are separated from the rest of the sentences by commas. They do not define the noun but merely give some information about the person or thing referred to. Examples: 1. My grandfather who lives in Bengaluru comes here every month. 2. My uncle Thomas, whom I haven't seen for years, is coming home next week. 3. The Arabian Nights, which is an exciting book for boys and girls, is found in every library. 4. M.F. Hussain, whose paintings are world famous, is an elderly person. 5. This car, which I bought 7 years ago, is still running very well. 6. Finland, where she spent her holidays, contains numerous lakes. B.3. The adverb clause. The adverb clause in a complex sentence is a subordinate clause which modifies a verb, an adjective, or an adverb in the principal clause. Examples: A. You may sit wherever you like. B. He advanced as far as he dared. C. He does not always speak as he thinks. In these sentences, the adverb clauses modify the verb sit, adjective far, and adverb always in A, B, and C respectively. C. Kinds of adverb clauses. The adverb clauses may be classified into 9 types given below. They are adverb clauses of 1. Time, 2. Place, 3. Cause, 4. Purpose, 5. Result, 6. Condition, 7. Comparison, 8. Manner, 9. Concession. 1. Adverb clauses of time. Adverbial clauses of time are introduced by the subordinate conjunctions when, before, which, till, as, after, since, etc. Examples: I was reading when he came. Do it before you go. Make hay while the sun shines. Stay here till I return. As soon as I heard the news, I left the place. As the president entered the room, all rose to their feet. 2. Adverb clauses of place. Adverb clauses of place are introduced by the subordinate conjunctions where, wherever, whence, and whither. Examples: where there is a will, there is a way. The dog followed him wherever he went. Do you know whence she came? He makes friends whithersoever he goes. 3. Adverb clauses of cause or reason. Adverb clauses of cause or reason are introduced by the subordinate conjunctions because, as, that, since, etc. Examples: he did not come because he was ill. As I am suffering from fever, I cannot go to the office today. I am happy that you have succeeded. Since she is so clever, she will be able to explain this. Since she says so, I must believe it. 4. Adverb clauses of purpose. Adverb clauses of purpose are introduced by the subordinate conjunctions so that, in order that, lest, that, etc. Examples: he works hard so that he may pass. He spends little in order that he may save some money. Work hard lest you should fail. We eat that we may live. 5. Adverb clauses of result or consequence. Adverb clauses of result or consequence are introduced by the subordinate conjunction that, generally preceded by so or such in the main clause, but the conjunction is sometimes understood. Examples: he is so good that everybody likes him. I made such a fine speech that all praised it. She was so weak that she could hardly stand. 6. Adverb clauses of condition. Adverb clauses of condition are introduced by the subordinate conjunctions if, whether, unless, etc. Examples: if I make a promise, I keep it. You must go whether you like it or not. Nobody can succeed unless he works hard. I shall go provided you accompany me. 7. Adverb clauses of comparison. Adverb clauses of comparison are introduced by the subordinate conjunction then or by the relative adverb as. Examples: he is wiser than I thought. She is not so intelligent as you think. He is as foolish as he is lazy. Note: the verb of the clause of comparison is often not expressed but only understood as she works harder than Leela does. He is as tall as his father is. The room is longer than it is broad. 8. Adverb clauses of manner. Adverb clauses of manner are introduced by the subordinate conjunctions like as if, as though, etc. Examples: do as you like. As you sow, so shall you reap. He was talking as if he were mad. As far as I know, he is a dishonest person. He behaved as though he were the president. 9. Adverb clauses of concession. Adverb clauses of concession or supposition are introduced by the subordinate conjunctions like though, although, even if, etc. Examples: although we were late, we caught the train. Although he is poor, yet he is honest. He will come even if it rains. He works hard, though he is not intelligent. Although I told her not to do it, yet she did it. D. Combining two or more simple sentences into a complex sentence by using adverbial clauses. Examples: I will get ready. Do not go till then. Do not go till I get ready. I make friends. I may go anywhere. I make friends wherever I go. He did not come yesterday. He was ill. He did not come yesterday because he was ill. He works hard. He wants to win a prize. He works hard so that he may win a prize. He is poor. He is honest. Though he is poor, yet he is honest. 4. The non-finite clauses. As defined earlier, a non-finite clause is a clause which contains a participle or an infinitive, but no finite verb. Read the following sentences. The red color groups of words are non-finite clauses. A. Anita fell asleep while watching TV. B. Be careful when crossing the road. C. Having finished her homework, she played. D. Having bought our tickets, we went into the cinema hall. E. Feeling tired, I went to bed early. F. Most of the suggestions made at the meeting were not practical. G. The passengers injured in the accident were taken to hospital. H. He went to market to do shopping. I. I arrived earlier in order to get a good